Saturday, April 23rd, run through the Vineyard with a bourbon and wine tasting at the finish.
Joining us now is owner of Happy Hour Liquor and Bar, Aaron Rothke, and owner of 1922 House Winery and Vineyard, Brian Young. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
We have some alcohol in honor of your birthday.
All right, but before we get to the alcohol, or you want to start with the alcohol? Let's talk about what we came to talk about first. Tell us about the 5K.
So I've got an amazing partner here, Brian from 1922 House. He makes incredible wine, which you can see all right here in front of us. He's got a beautiful winery. And in Nicholasville, it's a really cool place, but there's not that much to do. So I was like, how do we promote both of our businesses, put on a cool event, and then you worked hard with that, running that 5K, walk, crawl, however you get to the finish line. But then let's get you to sample some of our great products, bourbon from my store, wine from Brian. And Brian, I'd love you to talk more about your incredible winery as well.
No, thank you, Aaron. And that, so obviously you see the wines here in front of us. So as a small farm winery, all of our wines collectively across the board are award-winning. The vast majority of the wines are actually produced from the vineyard that's in our very front yard. So actually part of the 5K is actually going to be part running through the vineyard. So super excited about that. The property is a pretty property. We have a horse farm kind of tucked away next to us. Pretty much a one-person operation. So certainly appreciate it as a small farm winery, and support Kentucky proud, Kentucky grown product, and that sort of thing. It makes a big difference. And our partnership with Aaron with Happy Hour Liquor has just been tremendous. It's nice when you have local business tied together. And the other element, see the logo that's up on the screen at the moment, is also the part of the fundraising is going to the Primate Rescue Center. It's a phenomenal organization there in Jessamine County, which most people maybe aren't aware of, and we're just super proud to partner with Primate Rescue Center in that regard. Yeah,
that's amazing. Partnering together, raising money for a good cause. Now, the tasting that you brought together is a collaboration between you two both.
Yes.
Let's talk about it.
So Brian makes award-winning wines. All of these are Kentucky award-winning. And again, like you mentioned, he's a one-person show. He doesn't have the funds and the time and the people to go national, but his wines are fantastic. Highly recommend you visit. And most bourbon barrel aged wines are drier styles. And I just asked him, why haven't we never tried a semi-sweet or something like that? Please get in. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Thank you.
And he just had never tried one before. And most winemakers don't have a sweet bourbon barrel aged wine. We just played around with it. We used a Four Roses barrel, which fantastic distillery. His award-winning semi-sweet Chambersons, thank you. It was proofed up to become a sport wine, but it is fantastic. It's 17.5%. I want to get in on this too.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
So cheers.
L'chaim, happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Right,
Now, people
birthday.
can sign up at runsignup.com. And where can people find 1922 and Happy Hour Liquor Store?
So I also want to mention Race Rise, who's putting on this 5K. Bob Beatty does a great job. He does a lot of philanthropic type things as well. He's got a lot of other races too. Of course, come to this one at 2 o'clock at 1922 House and Winery. My Instagram and Facebook would be at Happy Hour Liquor KY, and your social media.
Of course, we're just looking up 1922 House Vineyards and Winery, and again, we're just super thrilled this being our inaugural race. Again, as Aaron shared, that you can walk it or you can run it, however you
Or crawl it.
Yeah, crawl it.
Bear walk,
Okay, yeah.
crab walk.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Exactly.
And thanks
So-
for helping me celebrate my birthday.
Got it off to a good start. More to come, hopefully, for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right.